we're going to demonstrate how to replace the Denali's handset. Here's a list of the tools you'll need for the job. Feel free to pause the video here and review the listed items at your own pace. Let's begin. Remove the battery by grabbing the handle and squeezing the clips. Now pull up and out away from the Denali. Next, we're going to remove the manual lowering handle and components. Remove the nut cap. Now using your 7/16 wrench, we're going to remove the nut and free the handle and components for removal. Take your Phillips screwdriver and remove these 6 screws from the mast top cover. Now remove the mast top cover so that it's propped up out of your way. Next, we're going to remove side panels. Start by taking your Phillips screwdriver and remove these 8 screws on the back. Remove these 7 screws from the front. And note there's 1 screw hidden behind the console. It can be accessed through the metal plate in the second hole from the bottom. Remove the last 5 screws from the top left cover. Remove the top left cover. For the bottom left cover, you'll remove 2 screws and 2 bolts. Start by removing the bolt caps. Then with your 3/16" Allen key, remove these 2 bolts from the base. And with your Phillips screwdriver, remove the last 2 screws from the bottom left cover. And remove the bottom left cover. After the left side's done, move to the top cover on the right side with your Phillips screwdriver and remove the cover's last 3 screws. Then remove the top right cover. We're now prepped and ready to replace the handset. The cable runs through this hole, up and over, down along the lift strap actuator, hidden behind the joystick cable. First, free the strain relief bushing from its mount. Then remove it from the cable. From where the cable is routed, free it up before moving to the other side. Snip the top zip tie holding the cable to the lift strap actuator. Next, we need access to the cable socket. Work the cable socket out from behind the joystick cable. We're going to remove a locking ring here by pushing in the tabs at the tab windows here and here. Once the locking ring is free, the handset cable can be pulled out of the cable socket, freeing the handset for removal. Now it's time to install the new handset. Start by feeding the new handset cable down through here on this side of the black joystick cable. Now over here, we're going to reconnect our cables. Notice the notch here and here will need to line up in order to connect the cables. Hook it up and make sure it's seated well in the cable socket for the locking ring. This is a hard detail to capture, but the tabs on the locking ring are offset. We want the tabs on the bottom. We do not want the tabs on the top. Place the ring over the wire and make sure to seat the ring's tab into the tab window here. Then rotate it around and make sure the tab on this side also seats into its tab window on the opposite side, like so. Now feed the cable socket back behind the black joystick cable and push it into the corner. Be sure to route the handset cable around the joystick cable as shown. Now we're going to take our strain relief bushing and place it around our handset cable. Squeeze the strain relief to feed it through. You may need to rotate it into place. Sometimes the tall part of the strain relief bushing faces the direction of the cable like this. This isn't good for the cable, so if you find it looks like this, rotate the tall part away from the direction of the cable. Now that your new handset is installed, finish by putting back all the covers, their screws, the bolts, and the manual lowering handle and its components.